guys, what's up? It's Laura from Laura Marie Plans, and today I'm here with a monthly plan with me. I do apologize, this is going up a little bit later than I would like. I had a very busy February, and then March has just been coming back from everything. So y'all will see if you haven't been updated, but this is my monthly plan with me. I had all my weekly plan with me's for February go live at this point, so definitely check those out if you haven't. My plan with me's playlist will be linked down below. And each month I kind of just go back and get some highlights of the month and only use like black scripts that I already have and characters and doodles that I already have instead of pulling new things from my collection to kind of use up some old stuff, which I only do it monthly. So it's not really using a lot, but I do what I can. So I'm really excited for this monthly because I'm using this really cute art called Love Brunch from Caress Press, which this was a mystery from last year and I didn't get my hands on it and I had such bad FOMO. So I don't think she released it as a weekly kit this year, but I definitely had to get on the monthly train. She might have released it as a weekly kit. I only did one Valentine's Day spread, but I feel like I definitely would have picked it up. So I don't know. My February was very busy. For the first part of the month, I was at home in my good old townhouse with my husband and dog in Virginia. We celebrated Valentine's Day together, which was really fun. Sorry guys. I love Valentine's Day. It's one of my favoriteest holidays. So yeah, we had a really good time, and then on the 15th we went to Thailand with my sister and my parents, and we went for 2 weeks, and we came home in March, and my sister, or no, we came home with my sister. Sorry, I'm too busy doing this. We came home with my sister and my parents stayed, and they went to Taiwan together and did that for a week. And then my brother and my sister-in-law went and met my parents, and they also have some friends that went and met them. So they've been busy. They're finally leaving soon. I'm filming this on March 20th, in case you're curious. They're leaving like March 22nd, I suppose. But yeah, it's been a very busy time doing all the Thailand shenanigans. So it's been fun, and that is my base. I just put on extra decorative boxes for the days that aren't in the month, since February is such a short month. On the 1st, Jake and I were really into the game It Takes Two. Which we have yet to finish. I thought I was like so bad at it, but then I've seen a lot of TikToks about like other wives being really bad at it because it's kind of like a couples game. But yeah, we've been playing that on the PS5 together, and I'm just like really bad at it. So it's been taking a little bit of time. Also, we were like out of town. On the 3rd, Oliver was still very sick. He had pneumonia at the time, and I think we took him to the vet. Yeah, we took him to the vet the next day. But we spent the week before this in the animal hospital all the time. So I'm just gonna put this vet visit sticker from Whimsical Plans. And then on the 5th, we gave him a bath because his like respiratory system was what was like really messed up. And so we were like, maybe if we give him a bath, he will clear out a little his respiratory, because they were saying like hot steamed showers help him and stuff. So we gave him a bath. He didn't like it, but it's what he needed at the time. He was a dirty boy and he was sick. So, bath time. On the 6th, I finally got paid, which was I don't know what the word is, but it was a great time to be alive because I hadn't gotten paid in a hot minute because I quit my other job. And so, yeah, we've just been relying on Jake's income, which is not ideal to only rely on one income. So yeah, finally got paid, which was exciting. And then, what color do I want to use? Let's use orange. What did I do? I just hung out with Jake. I don't really know what that means, but I guess I put that in. So I have this payday script from SPC. If you have any questions where any particular stickers are from, I will let you know if you comment down below. I don't really post these except for like a reel usually, but I don't really post these monthly plan with me's or spreads, I guess, on my Instagram. So this is exclusive to my YouTube. On the 7th, we got car maintenance done, which I'll put in a little thing. I thought I had car maintenance stickers, but apparently I do not, so I'm just gonna write it in. But yeah, we had to get, I don't know, like an oil change. Jake does most of that stuff. That's the nice thing about sharing a car with a man. And then on the 8th, Jake and I went shopping. I honestly am like not really remembering these moments super well, but we're just gonna go with it. So we went shopping. I assume I got stuff for my family in Thailand because I wanted to bring some people gifts, but who really knows? On the 9th, we went to the lake this day together. Oh, blue matches perfectly. I wasn't sure if blue was gonna match. Let's do this pink. So we went to the lake together, and then it was the Super Bowl, which we love the Super Bowl in this household. Big football people. So Oliver went swimming at the lake. And then we watched the good old Super Bowl. On the 10th, I got waxed. This was now like the week before I was leaving. So I was doing things, trying to get everything done that I needed to. I was like so on edge on if I was going to go because Ollie was so sick. And I was like, I'm absolutely not leaving if he's sick. Like, I'm not leaving. I will lose money on the ticket. I don't care. I am not leaving. But then that appointment we went to on the 12th, she like cleared him. And before that, he was starting to feel better like this weekend over the Super Bowl. On the 11th, there was a big old snowstorm, which was kind of crazy. It was like the most snow we got, I think, for the season, and we got quite a bit of snow this season. So that was kind of crazy. And then the 12th is my sister's birthday. Just gonna put that in a little thing. And then, like I said, we did take Oliver to the vet this day. So I have another vet visit sticker that I can just plop on in. My sister's birthday, who I actually saw the next day because she flew in to go to Thailand. And this Whimsical Plans vet visit sticker. On the 13th, I went into Jake's office for the day to annoy him. No, I'm kidding. Because we were meeting at dinner. We were meeting for dinner by his office and he needed to go in anyway, and we only have one car. So he got me a day pass thing at his office. His office is like a big corp office. And I just followed him around everywhere. And then we had family dinner with my sister and my parents. It was like the first time us 5 were all together, I think, since my wedding in 2022, which is kind of crazy. But yeah, we're just all very, very busy people. On the 14th, it was Valentine's Day, which I definitely want to mark. Love Valentine's Day. Put that in here. I'm going to put the sticker, the paper shower sticker, on top because my script from Plan Our Choco is a little bit bigger. And then on the 15th, we flew off to Doha. I think I'll use a square box for that, if I'm being honest. So we flew to Doha, and it basically took us like 2 days to get there, give or take, but it definitely took 2 or more planner days because time traveling and whatnot. On the 16th, we landed in Doha and then flew from Doha to Bangkok. We'll just put that in here. Doha to BKK. Such long flights. And then on the 17th, we landed in Bangkok. So I will mark that. And then we hung out with my grandma, which I'll just put a family time sticker in. This is from Once More with Love that I just thought was really cute. And we landed in BKK. This feels like so long ago now, even though it like literally wasn't. I mean, I guess it was like a month ago, which is kind of crazy. But on the 18th, I had a Thai ID appointment. So I will put that in here. And then we did do some shopping. We went with my sister. Me and Jake and my sister went shopping and walking around. So I had my Thai ID appointment and then we just went shopping. One of the places we went to is called Siam Square, and I have this old custom I got for the Plan With Me that I had left over. And then on the 19th, oh, such a busy day. So we drove to Pattaya. So I'll put that in here. We drove to Pattaya and then we went to a temple called Sanctuary of Truth. So we'll put that in here. And then we ended up in this super, super nice pool villa. And we ended up getting the nicest bedroom because the old people couldn't make it up the steps, basically. And the nicest bedrooms were up the steps. So me, my sister, and Jake got the nicest bedrooms. So yeah, I think I have to write everything in here. So we drove to Pattaya. I did have a vlog go up on my trip to Pattaya. So Sanctuary of Truth. You can check that out if you're interested. And our house was so nice here. And then on the 20th, we got floating breakfast, which was so good. Everything is just so much cheaper and affordable in Thailand. So when I'm there, and it's been like something that's been on my bucket list. I'm like, yeah, I kind of want to do it because it's so much cheaper. And then we just spent the day sightseeing. So I'll put that in here. So for my floating breakfast, I have this little Once More with Love munchkin in a floaty that I thought was cute. And then I have a Happy Dia sticker and another sightsee script from Planet Hannah. And then on the 21st, we went to the zoo, which was really, really fun. So I will mark that in here. And then we saw Mudang and got to feed the Nile hippos, which was amazing in every single way. Put that in here. So for the zoo, I just have this Carly Plans monkey sticker, and then I have a Once More with Love hippo sticker. Just putting in the zoo we went to. It was literally the best zoo I've ever been to. Mudang. And then on the 22nd, we went back to Bangkok this day, but we did so much I didn't really get to mark it. So we had some family time at our family restaurant. So I'll mark that here. And then I did get a massage this day. I got several massages, but I only really marked like the really good ones, I guess. Because not all of them were like phenomenal. I didn't really have room to mark everything. I did so much every single day. Okay, so I'm gonna put that we went to my family restaurant. And then I got a lovely massage. And then on to the 23rd, which was Sunday, I did get new hair this day. And then Jake and I just went shopping together. So for my hair appointment, I'll put that in here. And then for shopping with Jake, I'll just put that in here. Shout out to this extra sheet with labels. I don't think it used to have labels. I'm not 100% sure. It might have been like extra boxes, but I really just like using the bigger labels on these spreads because I like to mark like my highlights, so I don't really mark like little thing worthy things too much, especially on a travel spread. On the 24th, Jake and I went to his video game tournament. Valorant is the game if you're curious. So this was day 1 that we went. And yeah, basically it's like his favorite game, and it just so happened to be the same week we were planning to go to Thailand. So when we found that out, we quickly tried to make plans to go around the same time, and it literally aligned perfectly. Like we didn't even know the dates for sure, but we booked our tickets and it did work out. I think the finale or the final, not finale, the final was like the day we were flying back. So he like watched it on the plane because we had Wi-Fi on the plane, thank God. But yeah, that was fun. And then on Tuesday we went to Hua Hin, which is like my version of a beach, of my family beach town. But the resort and hotel, my cousin / my uncle who passed away, and now my cousin has taken it over. The place that they run is fully booked, which we love. So we didn't want to impose So we just went and stayed at a Airbnb, which was super nice, and it made me, my sister, and my mom all really want to move to Hua Hin like ASAP, basically. So this was a busy day. I got a massage this day. They came to our villa, which was really, really nice. And then we got my favorite dessert thing in Thailand, which is Lad Chong, but I like the Singaporean style one. So we had that. And then we went to the night market, which is my favorite night market in Thailand, is this one in Hua Hin. So yeah, it's also the only night market I went to on this trip, which is kind of crazy. I usually go to way more night markets. The 27th, we came home this day from the beach, and we went to a new shopping mall that opened across the street from us, across our condo / restaurant. So we went there and went shopping there. And then on the 28th, I had another busy day. I went to, what did I do for the other one? Well, I only had 2 things. Okay. I went to do my Thai ID appointment in the morning, and then we basically spent all day out. We got barbecue with the fam, and then I did do some shopping with Jake, and then in the evening we did go to the next day of his Valorant tournament, or it wasn't the next day, it had been multiple days had passed, but the next day for us. And yeah, it was North America versus China, I think, and North America ended up winning, which was kind of crazy because I guess the Chinese team was last year's world championships. So yeah, had my Thai ID appointment, went shopping with my family and Jake, and we went to the Valo tournament again. Okay, that is absolutely crazy. I did not realize at the time that I had something for every single day except for one. I'm just putting another payday flag in there because I did get paid again, and then I'll put in some of this deco, but damn, I used a lot of stuff. I really, really did. Also, this kit is kind of cute because it reminds me, Thailand has like literally the cutest cafes ever. Like, they go so hard on them. The customer service is impeccable. And it's just like such a freaking vibe. And I feel like this is a perfect kit for like Thailand / Valentine's Day, if you know what I mean. I don't even have enough room for all this deco, but there we go. That is that. That is such a freaking busy spread. It is kind of crazy, but I love how that turned out. I love this art a lot. I really want to use this as a weekly kit. And yeah, like I said, these Plan With Me's pretty chill, but I wanted to just have these as a highlights. This is what January's looks like. Not as busy of a month for sure, but yeah, so this is February, and then I'll go through all my February spreads. Definitely let me know down below which one is your favorite that I did. This was Game Day Bash with SPC and brown foil from Alicia Craft and Plantahannah for the Super Bowl. And then this was Valentine's Day week, Cherry on Top from Caress Press with sparkly red foil from SPC and Plantahannah. And then this was Honor from Apple Blossoms Co. with like sparkly gold and dark blue from Plannahannah and SPC and other random ass shops. And then this was Bali, which I ended up just calling Thailand because I was not in Bali, but you get the vibes. And this is from Crest Press, and the gold foil is from Plannahannah and Crest Press. So let me know which one is your favorite. I had quite a busy month. Sorry if you can hear Jake in the background being a menace for the ice machine. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. This is the leftovers that I will be destashing, and I really hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure to subscribe to my channel if you're not already. Follow me on my planner Instagram, Laura Marie Plans, to see up close videos and pictures of other spreads, but probably not this one. Maybe a reel, but that's really it. Anyways, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.